What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be doing the Lamelo ball dribble blends for you guys. I wanted to give you guys a visual representation of how he likes to dribble. Primarily, he's a guy that I like to say keeps it in the pocket. Everything is kind of tight between the legs, behind the back, nothing too crazy. And he's also a guy that likes to reset after, an initial drive if he doesn't see what he likes. So we're going to try to take the tools that 2K is giving us and see what type of blends we could do with his style. So let's look at some of those tools. We got the aggressive breakdown, where we're going to hold R2 and flick the right stick up. And he's going to do a nice little combination between the legs. Then he's going to reset. Then we've got his cross launch, so you're going to hold R2 and flick the right stick up toward the opposite of the ball hand. Next, we got his regular breakdown. We're just going to flick up on the right stick, nothing too crazy. Does a nice little combination, same thing. Then he has his little retreat dribble animation there. Then we got his hezzy launch. Hold R2 and you're going to flick the right stick toward the ball hand this time. It's going to give you this little in and out, just push towards the left side. Then we have his between the legs launch, where you're holding R2 and flick the right stick toward the non-ball hand. So it's like a little between the legs retreat. Next we got his behind the back launch, so you're going to hold R2 and flick the right stick down toward the non-ball hand. And then we have his switchback, so you're just going to flick the right stick from right to left toward the non-ball hand to get this specific switchback animation. So it's a little between the legs behind the back. But then you have the other switchback, where you're going to flick the right stick from left to right toward the ball hand. And you're going to get a different switchback animation, where he does a little in and out step back. Now we have his snatch back. You're just going to hold R2 and flick the right stick down. It's going to give you a little between the legs step back animation. And then you have his attack cross finally, where you're going to flick the right stick diagonally upward toward the non-ball hand. So now let's get into the example combo we're going to show you guys here to use. Gonna break it down here. We did a ball hand switchback, so the one where you're going toward the ball hand first. Then we do the offhand switchback, so we do the switchback towards the non-ball hand. And at that point, we're gonna execute the attack crossover. And to get that final cross that we do there between the legs, you're gonna hold R2 and flick the right stick toward the off ball hand, and it's gonna give you that quick between the legs. So now let's look at an in-game example here. We got Lamelo going up against Kyle Lowry. We hit him with this combination, a little behind the back cross, and we finish in the paint. One of the reasons why this is able to be done so well is because if you look, Lowry is having to consistently move his feet and open his stance. The more you can get a defender to open their stance, the better the angle you can get to drive by him. This also is helping you with reading openings with this slow pace type of dribble, and it also helps set up that fast double cross. So originally, if we don't see anything while we're dribbling slow, it at least is going to lull the defender to sleep and let you get that fast double cross and get by them to get that easy bucket there. So now we got the second example combo we're going to do here for you. So with this one, we originally start off with an offhand switchback. And at this point, we immediately go into his regular breakdown here. And we're going to pause it here at this point, because this is right where you're going to want to blend it with the aggressive breakdown. Goes here, and as soon as we put the ball between the legs after the aggressive breakdown, we're going to do that tween launch, and it's going to give you that nice separation for the shot. So now, in-game example, this is good to use on a big. We got Bam as an example here. We go into the breakdown here, between the launch, and we get that nice shot off here. We look at it again a little bit slower. As you see, Bam is forced to start backpedaling at this point once we start the combinations, because he's got to be ready for a drive. We put a little more pressure on him to back him up even further. And once we get this quick retreat here, most bigs aren't even going to be able to stay with you. Bam is a quicker big, so he's able to kind of close the distance, but not enough to be able to contest the shot with Lamelo. So So those are two good examples of some combinations for you guys to use. I want you to practice those first, and then, like I said, with any other dribble blends that you see me do, use your creativity and put the other tools that we have shown you guys and that the game gives you to make some other Lamelo combinations. I have a lot more different examples I'm going to show you here with all the different moves that we've shown and ways I was able to use this to get separation and also get an easy bucket with Lamelo. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and hope you like these little more of the in-depth breakdowns of the dribble combinations. Hopefully they're able to help you out. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. It's E-Money signing out. Peace.